Hello, Mr. Patterson Surgery? Yes. Oh, yes. About your appointment.
One of those.
Give her a minute to settle.
They'll keep over. Look out, they're getting faster.
I know what she's talking about. She was in an accident. Her husband died.
Bad dream, then.
Careful, love.
The car just drove off and left her.
Go down.
It's in the papers.
White. Yes, white. A van. White van. Ford. 2 men. On top. Something on top of the roof rack.
She told me she couldn't remember a thing about the accident. Total blackout.
Memory must have been there, though.
Bill. You're right. Bill.
You'll get fallen arches if you don't buy yourself a new car.
It'll be ready by lunchtime. Anyway, Radio West don't pay me that much.
Enough for the outstanding rent.
Enough to buy you lunch in your canteen.
Not such a good idea, in view of your new job.
Putting up the wall, are you?
Just professionally. See you later.
You'll hear me later.
Prettier lip than James Galway.
Pretty amazing. Don, do you have a spare second?
Don.
Ever wonder about the definition of success?
No. More money?
Is that what's troubling you already? A weekly paycheck not enough?
Don, do I have to do a weekly broadcast?
More work. That's the true meaning of success, Eddie. Liz. Yeah. Kill any more calls on the local government thing. Our listeners will go to sleep. Or worse, go network with Wogan.
It's the script you've had written for me. I can't say these lines.
It reads all right. Problems, Stu?
No. No, it doesn't. It reads like the annals of Scotland Yard.
I know you're nervous, but don't worry. It'll be a knockout.
But so far, all I've done is I've found a stolen bike, I've traced a necklace pawned by an underpaid au pair, and I've referred 2 cases to the police.
Calm those butterflies, Maestro. We all get them. Remember, the microphone's your friend.
I can't even talk into an answer phone.
Mr. Shoestring?
Yes?
6:30 for supper and then a rehearsal with the producer. You won't forget.
No, well, you can always play Mantovani, can't you?
You like the footsteps they're using to introduce you?
I think they're wonderful, yes.
I'm going to stay late to listen.
Oh, really? Well, there's nothing like a gallery to get me going.
More phone-in requests for your services. Looks like quite a lot of our listeners want a word in the private ear.
I should have stuck to serving Ritz.
I hope you don't mind. I listened to those tapes. Mostly trivial stuff and loonies. Except for one interesting call.
What was that?
Something that happened at the dentist's.
I got the write-off money for our car and a small amount of cover for Bill's death.
Not much, I suppose.
To begin with, they're working it out by arms and legs. It was 3 weeks before he died. Bill hadn't any life insurance. He didn't think much of dying. We were enjoying life. Doing so well. You know, we'd opened a small restaurant. A lot of work, but great fun. But the usual bank loans and mortgage. Then this. No bill, no restaurant. I really want to get those people.
The van came up here, full speed, crashed into your car, sent it into the hedge, and then just drove away.
Yes.
Think they were drunk?
Most likely.
The accident happened at 11:20.
Yes. On the smashed clock in the car.
Pubs closed at 11. 10 minutes drinking up time. And there were 2 men in the van.
Well, that's what I said to the dentist. And I talked about the van.
But you haven't remembered anything else since?
No. The rest is still blank.
And the police, they weren't very hopeful.
With the amount of work they have on, 6 months is a long way back.
What makes you think I can do any better?
You weren't quite what I expected.
No? Excuse me, you the landlord? I'm Shoestring. Can I ask you some questions?
What sort of questions?
Well, I'd like to ask you about an accident that happened along the road here about 6 months ago. It was a hit and run.
Shoestring, did you say?
Yes, I'm on the radio.
Oh, yes, we heard of you. Privateer, aren't you? Announcements about you go a right rip around the bar of an evening.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes, indeed. Better than any comedy on television.
Oh, I'm good for business then.
What's not so good is my regulars feeling they've been pried into. Are you with me?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Discreet, like a family doctor. That's your local landlord.
I've often wondered about some of them. The psychology, you know. Smiling faces as they're ringing up the cash registers, watching the customers get drunk.
Listen, Shoestring, even if I could help you or the police, I wouldn't.
I suppose you would. Not even if they had been drinking here. 2 blokes in a white Ford van who left a man dead and his wife injured.
Long drop into that cellar. What do you say, boys? Break a leg and God knows what else. Listen, Mrs. Shoestring, we're tired, wet, and even fractious, so I don't advise getting in our way. And if you don't mind, we've work to do.
So you won't help me?
This is the only pub for miles around, and they didn't drink here. And I'll tell you why I know. I lost this, and my wife, in a road crash. Are you with me?
I'm only providing a public service, Jim.
Before we know it, you'll be taking all the publicity away from us unsung heroes, won't you, Reg?
Come on, you've helped me before. In fact, you owe me a pint.
Different now, Eddie. You've joined the media. We got answers to all their queries, and the answers always may be. And that's final.
Oh, that's very funny. If I could get that woman compensation from the bastards who killed her husband, that wouldn't be so funny, would it?
All right. We checked every pub and hotel within 30 miles. Nothing. Could have been drinking in this van that she's remembered. And what if her memory was affected by this anaesthetic and it's all fantasy?
I don't think it is.
Eddie, if you were one of our mob, I'd tell you. Forget it. If there ever was a white van, it's probably just a little cube of scrap by now.
Where's your optimism?
Gone like the dodo, mate. Stick to stray dogs and welfare fiddles.
Just a few more words for level, Eddie.
What do you want me to say?
Okay, you've said it. 10 seconds. Good luck.
Thank you.
Time now, almost 8 o'clock. And from Radio West, our brand new programme with you, the public, in mind. The Private Ear of Eddie Shoestring, in which Eddie, our own private detective who works free for you, reports on one of his cases. And here he is, Eddie Shoestring.
Good evening. First of all, my thanks to all of you who phoned in for me to make inquiries on your behalf. I've had some very interesting cases indeed. But you will understand, won't you, if it isn't always your problem that gets dealt with. This week, let me tell you about the case of a woman listener. I won't use any real names, of course, who was worried and called me. It was to do with money. It usually is. Several £1,000s had been left to her cousin. It was one of those embarrassing situations where who had started.
God, I better go down.
The situation. Basically, see, what had happened was that this cousin was a con merchant, and he'd fooled a bunch of idiots who were willing to invest in one of his fraudulent companies. But before the law could get hold of him, he got on the first flight to Frangipandyland. This led to our listener's so-called cousin. From now on, I'll refer to him as King, because he was living like one. Well, he said he'd managed to slip back into the country, all ready to claim he was the black sheep, so he could get the money, see? Oh, he had everything off pat, and he certainly looked the part of a man who lived in a tropical paradise for 20 years, and he had a face like an old leather saddle.
Highly
His
entertaining.
face really changed.
Couldn't ask for anything more.
Well, my inquiries took me to this.
He's terrific.
Great, but I only hope the people he exposes don't come here after our blood.
And she once had an affair with this.
Nice one. Nice one. Yeah, I reckon we'll take about 100, eh? Oh, at least. Right, for these. You know, there's a new hamburger joint looking for decor. Should get 20 or 30 apiece. Oh, they'll love it. Love it. Cheers. Cheers.
It turns out, in fact, that this...
You know, I rather like these night raids.
6 months ago, a white Ford van was involved in a hit and run out by Hilford.
Well, that should make life more interesting.
And I think that somebody, possibly in town here, may have done a fast repair job on that van. And I want to find out who did it and where. And it'll all be dealt with in strict confidence. Good night.
And straight away, we're all working for Shoestring, the Private Ear.
Landmark in local radio. Never had any doubt about it.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Good hope.
It's got a campaign feel to it. That's what I like about it. Already had one of the directorate on with congratulations. But we must watch this off-the-cuff business.
Well, he sees up with a script, you heard.
Such a thing as libelous utterances on the air.
Urgent call for Mr. Shoestring.
There you are. First rumble of the avalanche.
Man called Norman. Says he knows you.
All the extras, radio, cassette player. Now you're in the game yourself. Heated rear window.
Norman, what did you call me here for?
I heard you ask about the white van.
Yes?
I could do you a good deal on that if you got. And arrange a spot of HP.
Oh, I see. So there is a price.
$12.50.
For some information?
You'll take it?
Well, it depends what the information is.
Bloke I know takes the odd wrapper off me.
Rapper?
Wrapped around a tree. 6 months ago. There he was, sweating like a pig over this white Ford.
A white Ford van. 2 blokes. Perhaps you did a repair on it. A respray? Pasco, you might have resprayed the van a new colour. I need to find that van! You needn't even give me the names of the blokes if you don't want to. You see, I'm trying to work out something worthwhile for the wife of the man who died. And I need to trace these 2 blokes. Well, what does it matter to you? All right, then give me back my tenner, then.
All right, Mr. Shoestring. I'm a fair man. I found this, and I was clearing out some rubbish from the back of the van.
How's your accident inquiry coming along?
Well, I've run into a roadblock. I did get this tip about the van, but that's all I've got to show for it.
Who is he?
Who was he more like? He probably went over the top with the rest of Kitchener's cannon fodder.
Well, he should be easy to identify. Gloucester Rifles, a Padre, and if you hadn't noticed, he has the military cross. Try regimental records.
A friend of mine found this photograph of you.
I wondered if I'd stay in the church then, after what I saw in the trenches.
The point is, Mr. Appleby...
Chuffs! There's one now. Look. Chuffs. Do you know there were millions of chuffs in Dickens's day? Now nearly gone.
Mr. Appleby, about this photograph.
You want Alice?
Alice?
Yeah. Died in Silver Jubilee year. Hated birds. Strange girl.
I'm only talking about 6 months ago, Mr. Appleby.
You all right, James?
This is Mr. Schubert.
Shoestring.
How do you do?
Hello, very nice to meet you.
My brother does go on a bit about wildlife.
Yes, he's quite an expert.
He couldn't tell an aeroplane from a sparrow.
Mr. Schubert wants to know about that old picture.
Oh! Wherever did you find this? I thought we lost that forever when that bureau went.
Bureau?
Yes. We used to keep all our old photos in it, but I cleared them out when we sold it.
Excuse me, but who did you sell it to?
They were so charming. Knocked on the door one afternoon and asked if I had anything we wanted to sell. I was stupid enough to let them in.
Were they antique dealers?
I had no intention of getting rid of that bureau, but they were clever. They paid me such a good price for a mahogany table that, well, I was beguiled.
So you sold them the bureau for next to nothing?
I only found out afterwards what it was really worth. Of course, they had their eyes on that bureau all the time.
Did they have a van?
Yes, a white one.
You don't happen to remember what their names were, do you?
I never knew their names. They just paid in cash and left.
A small Queen Anne walnut bureau with a secret drawer in the top.
Honey-coloured.
Mrs. Appleby didn't say.
Look, the lighter they are in colour, the more valuable.
Well, all she knows is she was diddled out of 1,500 quid.
It's a lot of money.
I know it's a lot of money.
(1920s) bronze Bruno sack, believed to be Lady Radcliffe Hall.
Oh, she's a very attractive girl.
Yes, she was a lesbian. Can I help you?
Yes. No, I'm just browsing around. I thought I might pick up a bargain.
Well, I think you've come to the wrong shop for that.
Well, I might have gold teeth or a wallet full of credit cards.
Well, I'm always open to offers. Any particular interest, apart from the nudes?
Yes, the Queen Anne bureau in the window. Circa
Queen Anne.
Exactly. There are not many of them around, are there? It's a nice honey colour.
Yes, that one's quite exceptional.
One careful lady owner.
£2,300 plus VAT. Still interested?
Yes, I've got to have somewhere to keep my love letters. Can I have a look at it?
It's a bit difficult. If I thought you were really going to buy it, I'd have it moved out of the window.
Oh, there you go again. Now, I might be acting for the Sheikh of Kuwait.
You might, but you're not. He comes in here regularly.
Well, can I have a look at it anyway? Please.
All right. But mind how you go in the window. Otherwise, you'll need all your credit cards.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
Mrs. Knight, hello. Have you got that water for us I saw the other day?
I'm so sorry, I'm sorry.
Well, you will let me know if there's more.
I will.
It's locked.
Yes, I know. I'm having another key cut. The original got lost.
Oh, what a pity. I wanted to see if it had a secret drawer in it.
I can tell you, it hasn't.
It might have a very secret drawer.
It won't be the one you're looking for then, will it?
No. I don't suppose it will.
All right.
Yes. Was it like the last time? Did I talk about the accident?
Afraid not, no. Well, this time you were well and truly out.
Have you got anywhere with what you did remember?
Not much luck so far.
Oh, it'll be a tall order to find the 3 men now.
2 men?
No. You, Mum, was humming about a 3rd man, surely we told you.
We have knocked the furniture knockers before.
Oh? Oh, yes, of course. I'm a great fan of your afternoon magazine program.
Strictly speaking, they're not breaking the law.
No. No, but perhaps you could help me nail two men who did. You see, I want to draw attention to them by explaining to the public how they can be conned. You never know, you might even get a phone-in or two yourself. Hi, Madge.
We'll have to be careful how we handle the description.
So you'll do it?
It's worth a try.
Oh, thank you very much, Madge. Madge, can I call you Madge?
Nobody ever calls me anything else.
Radio West News. The strike that's held up work on the UC.
Being nice to Auntie Madge.
Oh, it's all in a good cause.
There's a message for you from Claire Stevens.
Oh, thank you.
Still set to open the flyover on the schedule, despite the 6-day.
It was kind of the estate agents to send you along. Did you want to buy the whole lot?
Well, sir, we don't deal in, begging your pardon, junk, but your late mother obviously had a few good pieces.
Some good things, yes. I hadn't seen her for some years.
Her Garrett's doing up old radios. That's crap. For heaven's sake, be careful with other people's property, Charles. I'm sorry, sir. My brother is new to the business and he doesn't understand the value of things. Well, this is an interesting table. It could be Georgian, you know. It's got the carved legs. Well, it's definitely got a bit of time on it, as they say. Yes, it's worth quite a lot, I'd say. Well, we could go to 100, perhaps, in cash.
Really?
Well, a bit of elbow grease. Come up very nicely. And this really isn't bad, you know. It's a shame it's damaged, but well, you see, there's really not a lot of call for big furniture.
No.
But, it's rather too ornate, but I don't know. Needs a lot of work doing to it. But I dare say we could do something with it.
Yes, well, actually, my sister's houseboat, she did
I'll
want to
tell
have
you
some...
what. 150 for both items.
Which side are you on? Bride or groomed?
I'm on the side of the caterers, actually.
Oh, Mr. Shoestring, there you are. This is my partner, Kate. Now, Mr. Shoestring.
Hello, Kate. Hello.
Hello. There you are. Be careful. There's something I think you ought to know.
Yes?
There were 3 men in the van, not 2.
3?
I went to the dentist again, and he reminded me. Now, apparently, I had an image of a 3rd man, with his head and shoulders hanging through the smashed windscreen. His face was covered in blood, and his eyes were staring. And the other men were dragging him back into the van. Terrible thing to talk about before a wedding, isn't it?
I want to warn you about this danger of selling at the door to furniture dealers who just turn up and rattle the knocker, which is what gives them their nickname. But there's nothing amusing about it. On the contrary, they can be quite unscrupulous. The contrary goes like this, usually a double act. Their first gag is to inflate the price of a certain item. One of the knockers is full of enthusiasm, the other pessimistic. Then comes the clever bit. They single out another piece, often twice the value in cash, and the seller is hooked. And an offer is made for the so-called dubious item to throw it in for a knockdown price, when it's probably worth 5 times more.
If you won't say who you are or where you are, you can't expect Mr. Shoestring to investigate.
Phoning about those antique dealers you talked about. The knockers. Well, this afternoon, there were 2 of them here with a green van, a Ford.
You know, Eddie, this new career of yours could be very awkward for both of us.
Why?
How am I to know if you're using me or not?
What do you mean?
What a healthy lust for my body is one thing. But trying to seduce me into getting information for you is something else.
I asked you to look at those files as a favour. But if that's the way you feel, then it's all right.
And you expect to have me too? Day following the Stevens accident, a man was found on a railway line, hit by a train, 15 miles from Hilford.
What page is that on?
Over. Andrew Fairbrother, believed to have been drunk, a French polisher.
Polisher?
So, what's your next move?
Just browsing again?
This is the gathering place for dealers, isn't it?
Still looking for something to put your love letters in?
No, I'm looking for a van today.
That's a bit mundane, isn't it, in a world of objet d'art?
You've got to have someone to carry your objets in. You wouldn't happen to know who owns that green Ford van outside, would you?
And what would be your interest in that, Mr.
Shoestring.
Shoestring? And your interest is Queen Anne bureaus?
Perhaps you could tell me something else. Who employed Andrew Fairbrother?
Jobbed around. Anyone and everyone. You're beginning to sound rather like a copper.
Well, my inquiries are strictly private.
Of course. You're the new radio Sherlock Holmes. And I've just mislaid my third husband, but I don't want to find him. I'm actually looking for something rather different. How would you like to join me in a life full of misery and pain?
I'll think about it. Will you just excuse me for now?
Too risky, Eddie.
But you can do something. You know you can. What happened to that campaign feeling?
Oh, all right. Have a word with the Duty News editor. Tell him to watch it.
Thank you. Can I use you? Hello, Erica. It's me. Yeah, look, I'm sorry. I can't pick you up as promised for lunch. No, I've got some urgent business. I suppose you eat a lot of business lunches.
Yes. Does it show?
Your body? No. Doesn't exactly show signs of overindulgence.
You're what's known in the trade as a confident buyer.
Well, I'm not interested in me. What about you?
Don't be fooled. I started out with a market stall 20 years ago.
You've done very well.
Selling antiques abroad, staying in first-class hotels can be a 22-carat bore. New York's the worst.
This son, I went there once. To a computer conference.
What else are you besides a genius and a private eye?
I asked you to lunch to talk about Andrew Fairbrother.
His death was no mystery. Too much of this, poor old Andy.
I don't believe poor old Andy was ever anywhere near that railway line. He was out as one of a team of knockers. They got a good haul, a Queen Anne bureau, and then they went to celebrate. And afterwards they caused an accident with their van in which 2 people were killed. A young woman's husband and Fairbrother. And I think you know the people I'm looking for. Barbara.
I can't help you. I must go.
Has the old dear walked out on you, then?
Time just coming up to 2:30, and now we go to the Radio West.
Mr. Shoestring, they put the message out about the van after the 1 o'clock news. We've had a call.
Eddie, that green van was in here a short time ago. I filled it up myself. It's the one you want, all right. 2 young blokes who were set on Radio West went out the forecourt fast. But it was my lunch hour, so I jumped in my car and followed them. They went over the bridge, and then they turned off down the road to Beachley. Oh, by the way, I hope you give me a mention. Tony Davis is the name.
it isn't the radio vigilante. How very silly of you to be so persistent, Mr. Bootlace. Extremely silly. He's wearing a pyjama jacket. We shall just have to bash his private ear, shan't we?
I think I better go and get the AA.
Pasco, I've got the van. And all I want you to do is tell me, is this the one you fixed or isn't it? Look, I promise you, you won't get involved. All I need is positive identification. Why the hell are you locked up? I heard them mention the van on the radio, is that it?
Yes, he heard. So did I.
So you had a phone call from those knockers?
I gather you knocked them about.
They work for you, don't they?
Don't they? Why did you try and stop me finding out? You're still trying, that's why you're here.
I have to!
You're just pure scum. Why?
Take it easy, Shoestring.
Go and choke on your sandwich. Why are you protecting them? They killed 2 people. What are they to you?
I'm their mother!
Their mother?
Yes, I am, and you can skip the flattery.
I didn't intend any.
Look, I didn't know anything about that accident or how they patched the van up until you told me. What was I supposed to do?
You don't know?
Listen, when their father left us, I had to graft bloody hard to bring those boys up, to give them a chance in life to pay for their schooling. Now that you're here, can't we sort something out?
I've finished my inquiries.
Why is it so important to you? You only work for a radio station. What gives you the right to turn people in? There's only Pasco and you and me know about it. Are you open to offers? You can have a lot of money, Eddie, and anything else you want.
That is so stupid.
What's stupid about it?
You think there's a price for everything, don't you? I have to tell the police.
Bastard.
You're right, you are a hard little grafter. I can just see you with a barrow in the marketplace. You've never really left it, have you?
Mrs. Knight can afford the damages. She owns the van, so she'll have to pay.
I've got a meeting with the insurance people in an hour. They don't think there'll be any problem.
Good, well, let me know how you get on.
Do you know, when I asked you to help, I never realized I put you so much danger.
You didn't. Things got a bit muddy, that's all.
If I do open another restaurant, can I lay in a banquet for you?
Well, no, just invite me to the opening.
And me. I will. Thanks again.
It's a pleasure.
She's nice. I'm glad you sorted things out for her.
Eddie!
Hello.
Eddie, what the hell do you think you're playing at?
Oh, you mean my new car that Norman delivered?
It's this. He also delivered the bill to Radio West.
I'm sorry, I forgot to mention that. Anyway, look, I put a Radio West sticker in. I mean, what more could you ask?